Ever wonder why these car manufacturers are bringing out these so-called off-road ready 4x4s?
And why people think they are the ultimate off-road 4x4? Of course, spoiler alert.
They're not. So stick around, because we're going to show you why getting your 4x4 modded properly is better for off-road performance. So what are these so-called off-road ready vehicles? Things like the D-MAX Blade, the Hilux Rogue, or the Ford Tremor. And the list goes on, all of which kind of sound like they got the name of these vehicles off the side of a Lynx deodorant can.
It's called Sex Panther by Odeon. It's illegal in 9 countries.
All right, so what do these things actually come with? Some do upgraded tires, like a set of all-terrains. Most of them will have some form of lift, depending on how big it is, doesn't really matter. You'll get things like decals, you'll get other things like flares maybe, and on the odd occasion you will get a bash plate. Just one though, they don't usually do like a full-size kit. And those decals really, you know, accent that name and make you feel like a real man.
I am the best fighter in the world.
Okay, so instead of spending the money on something that's a little bit higher up that they come off with all these off-road capabilities, we think you'd be better off spending money on good protection, bull bars, full bash plates, doing a really good suspension setup so you can actually get some movement or some load carrying capacities. A lot of your factory cars have very bad airboxes. We always suggest doing an airbox upgrade with snorkel. That's why if you go through some water, you actually can go through some depths and not have any issues with anything going into your intake. A good set of spotties, because if you're stuck somewhere and it happens to be night time or it's late in the arvo, a good set of spotties will get you out of a lot of trouble and throw a lot of light down the road. And then obviously your comms would probably be one of the biggest things if you're off-roading or if you're traveling, because if you're in a convoy, you can talk to your mates, you can have it set on the truckers channel, listen to them if there's any accidents or anything like that happening. But they would probably be our suggestions on some of the better things that you'd be better off spending your money on rather than buying that upper spec off-road capable car.
So if you are seriously thinking about buying a new four-wheel drive and you've been looking at those variants of so-called off-road vehicles, think twice about it. Chat to the guys here at the shed and we can actually get you something that's going to work for you and have a little bit more off-road ability than off-the-shelf four-wheel drive things that are coming straight from the OEM manufacturers these days.
Like I give a shit. No, he's right.
Make sure you give us a call and we can definitely help you out with something like this.
Oh, thinking.
I'll say stick around and then we jump off. So stick around, because I don't know what I'm saying next.
Great success.
Great success, very
High five.
good.
Very good.
You like?